May I
Mr.
ask
Chairman.
the former President kung alam niyo po ba na kinasuhan po ni former Senator Trillanes sina Congressman Paulo Duterte, Attorney Mans Carpio for drug smuggling?
Hindi ho. Pero kung totoong drug smuggling man sila, they should be prosecuted in court. And if convicted, they should serve sentence in jail. Hindi talaga, hindi ko pipigilan yan. Kung anak ko, kung totoo. Ngayon, yung narration dito hindi ko kilala itong taong to, forgot his name. Your Honor, if there is an iota of truth, ayuta lang, baski kunti lang, you can find out, may nilagay siya ng records. Now, I'm willing to execute an affidavit or kayo na lang to summon the banks or someone to my waiver. Kung may totoo lang baski isa, I will hang myself in front of you. You can summon, I will sign a waiver, all banks, pati yung World Bank ng Amerika. Kung may isang totoo lang kiting, I will resign and I will ask my daughter to resign and everybody in the family. That is my guarantee. And I will hang myself.
We can put to rest this issue of waivers because it's been going back and forth. Will the former president be okay that if we draft the waiver now, that it be signed today instead of tomorrow? Will you be fine with that, Mr. President?
Anong kapalit, sir?
Hindi.
Sampalin ko siya sa publiko.
Hindi. Wala naman.
Ngayon na.
Wala pong ganunan.
Mr. Chairman.
I'll give you, sampalin ko sa
Mr. Chairman.
publiko.
Session suspended.
Session suspended.
At least two questions that I'd like to ask, just for a clarification, Mr. Chair, and confirmation, Mr. Chair.
You have 10 minutes.
Yeah, Mr. Chair, I was listening to the exchanges between Chairman Acop, Romeo Ancop, and the former president, and I thank the former president for responding to the questions of Congressman Acop candidly and honestly, and for being straightforward. I also pick up one of the questions from Chairman Acop when he asked the former president was he willing to sign any waiver, and straight away the president gave an answer, affirmative answer.
Bangko, sir?
Yes, the waiver. Yes. So I'd like to ask again, Mr. Chair, for fairness sake, no, to the former president. Did I hear it correctly?
Hindi, ganito lang, sir. Give me one purpose. Isa lang. Bakit i-produce ko i-produce ko? Ang problema, yung bank account hindi yung akin lang yan, pati sa asawa ko. So I cannot waive her right to secrecy. Ako wala akong problema. But the problem is, joint account yan eh. So I have to ask my wife to appear here and to ask her if she is ready to waive the bank secrecy law.
So is it, okay, thank you very much for that, Mr. President, for clarifying. So is it now the understanding of the committee when the former president was asked by Chairman Acop that would the president be willing to sign any waiver, would that be safe to assume, Mr. Chair, that would be conditional? Or because I presume when the former president right away answered the question of Congressman Acop, I presume that it was actually in affirmative and it was actually in all candidness, all honesty. I'm sorry.
The problem is, what is the purpose of this investigation? Am I under the investigation? Bakit ako mag-produce maghingi kayo ng bank accounts ko?
Yes, Mr. Chair, I was just merely requesting.
What is my purpose here?
No, Mr. Chair, with all due respect, I was just merely confirming. That's why when I asked the former president, confirming and to elaborate further on the question propounded by Chairman Acop, it got my curiosity and I got intrigued because, you know, when the question was straightforward and the answer was also given straightforward. I was just confirming now, Mr. Chair, with the former president. Yes, please.
Ayaw ko kayo magduda. So, if not in public, I'll give you a copy. I will show you a copy on condition na it sticks with you.
Thank you. With that, Mr. Chair, I guess it was clarified by the president. I would have wanted, for example, for the response of the former president to really be in accordance with how he responded in affirmative, but based on the clarification right now, Mr. Chair, it seems that it seems that it was conditional, no, Mr. Chair. Just for a confirmation lang po and for clarification, Mr. President.
Hindi, ang kasi ang
Mr.
problema
Chairman.
sa joint account kasi yan. So, I had it back to my mind about my wife.
Okay, I understand that, Mr. Chairman, Mr.
I'm
President.
sure you have a wife and you have bank accounts.
Yes, I have a lovely wife,
Walang
yes, Mr.
sudo
President.
dito na may bank account tayo. It's always, pagka may asawa ka, joint talaga yan. That is the Filipino way of doing it.
Thank you, Mr. President,
Thank you.
for your straightforward answers.
Thank you, Congressman
Mr. Chairman.
Jong. May I ask this good former senator, how did you acquire these documents, bank documents?
Nung campaign po noong 2016, meron pong nag-abot sa aming opisina na ang pangalan po niya ay Joseph De Mesa, in-identify niya. So sinabi niya, meron siya mga dokumento na pwede namin tignan. So kampanya po yon, hindi po namin nabigyan ng atensyon until siguro a few weeks after, nakita ko po, yun pong nandoon, iba't ibang accounts. Then chinek namin, binalidate po namin kung totoo yun, no? So may mga nagdeposito po na doon sa iba't ibang accounts ni Duterte, tapos totoo nga, legitimate po. Then nung kampanya, nilabas ko po ito at inamin mismo ni Duterte na totoo daw kasi una, dinideny po nung kanyang spokesman, but eventually, nung na-corner na siya, inamin niya, no? Tapos, hinamon din niya po kami na magbibigay din siya ng waiver. It's the very same dare na sinasabi niya ngayon, o bluff na sinasabi niya. At ano po, ako po ay nagpakita dun sa BPI branch na yon sa Julia Vargas, pero siya po hindi sumipot. Ang sumipot sa kanya, itong si Panelo. Ngayon si Panelo, wala pong dalang waiver. Ang nilabas niya, special power of attorney na may specific conditions. Ngayon po, natapos na lahat yung kampanya, presidente na siya, ni ay ni oy, wala na po nangyari doon. Kaya ito po, inadmit niya na yan, mga dokumento na yan. Inadmit niya na yan, no? And let me just comment a bit, Mr. Chairman. Kasi yung sinasabi niya, in relation dun sa case na final ko kay Pulong at kay Mans Carpio, sabi niya, edi i-file daw sa korte at harapin nila. Pero yung mga libo-libong mga pinagpapatay never got that privilege of the due process. Pagka wala ka sa grupo niya, hindi ka sa sindikato niya, protektado ka, kailangan mag-file sa korte. Pero pagka karibal ka at ordinaryong Pilipino ka, tutumba ka. Yun lang po, Mr. Chairman.